Hello, Merry Christmas and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is one that I have done before a couple of years ago but haven't done in a little while, and it is a what I got for Christmas video. Before I even start, I want to make the point that this is not about the gifts. I'm just so nosy and love watching these, so I thought I'd make one myself, and as I say, I have been truly blessed, so if you have got me anything, I do want to just say thank you. I will thank you all individually as well, but yes, let's just get straight into it. So I'll start with Stephen, my fiance. He is not physically with me this Christmas. We are spending our last Christmas separately. We are actually getting married later not this year, in 2023, so it's our like last Christmas at home as single people, but he has truly like spoiled me this Christmas. So let me show you. First and foremost, a pair of the warmest, coziest, fluffy slipper socks. We were in a shop a couple of weeks ago and I saw these and absolutely fell in love with them, and so he has blessed me with them for Christmas. One thing about me is I hate being cold, and so these are a bit to keep my feet warm. I could probably also use them to keep my hands warm if I wanted to, because they're so cozy. So that's the first thing. Another thing Stephen got me was this beautiful candle from TK Maxx, I think it was. It smells of cranberry dahlia. I actually don't know what that means, and it's from the I want to say Shakespeare Bay. Looks like this. That's what it's called, and it just smells divine. It's so like sweet. Oh my gosh, it's so sweet and fruity, but not like sickly, and it's a lovely colour, so we will burn this in our home. Another thing I got from Stephen, I was with him and giving him some inspiration for gifts, and I noticed these two makeup bags. So they actually came in as a pack, just from DKNY. I'll just show you the one. Lovely makeup bag. My one at the moment is quite big, but over the next few months we're going to be doing quite a lot of travelling, even just for like weekends here and there. We've got a honeymoon, and so I wanted something a little bit smaller, so he found these ones. So as I say, there are two in this pack, but yeah, so that's another thing that he picked me up, as well as the only way I can show you is like these wonderful Christmassy earrings. So they've got little Christmas trees on them, so I've had them on all morning so far, and they will be on for the rest of the day. They're very Christmassy, they're very cute, and these will come out year on year on year from now on. Another thing from Stephen was this Plans and Priorities notebook. It's like a weekly planner and somewhere to consolidate all of my to-do lists. I have quite a cluttered brain, and the way that I like compartmentalise that is through writing lists, and Stephen knows that, and we are also planning a wedding, and so something like this is super helpful. So they have like weekly ones, and then they have just like list pages as well, so this is really useful and it will come in very handy this year when we're planning so many things. And then to go along with the makeup bag theme is this box of makeup brushes. I've used Real Techniques brushes for years, and I still have the ones I bought years and years ago, but quite often I'm reusing the same ones for different products on my face, and then I've got a bit of pink up here, and a bit of highlighter like under my chin, and it doesn't really work, so I did ask for some makeup brushes this year and he pulled through. There's also a beauty sponge in here again, which I use to put my foundation on when I do it. So yeah, these are really useful and will come in very handy, because I've actually decided to do my own wedding makeup. And so instead of paying all this money to have someone do it once, I'm buying a few nice little products so that I can do it myself. So this will be very handy for that. And then also from Stephen, last Christmas I was over in Northern Ireland and we were playing this game and I absolutely love it. I quite like a murder mystery, Cluedo kind of vibes. You've got loads of clues to figure out. And so Stephen bought me this game. It is called 21 Baker Street. Essentially it's a load of clues. You've got a board and then you go around to different places and they will say there's a clue at different locations. Some are really helpful, some aren't, and you've got to figure out who's done what, where it happened, when it happened, and how it happened. So yeah, there's like 250 or something. I know, 75 different cases that you can use, or like different things to work out. It's a really, really good game. 2 to 6 players, and then yeah, so I'm really glad we got this. Hopefully we'll be hosting a load of game nights next year with all our friends and family. So yeah, this is a really good game towards that. I do love a game. And then finally from Stephen, this will also link with the gift that his parents got me, is I absolutely love a jigsaw puzzle, and a couple of weeks ago we completed one. I'll put a picture of it on screen actually. It's got like all the stamps around different places in the world, and so Stephen has bought me a rolling jigsaw mat. So even when you're like still going with it, you can roll it up and store it, because the problem is if you do it on a table, you either have to finish it or just like get rid of it. Luckily at my mum and dad's house we've got like these big boards, puzzle boards, but when we have our own house we won't, so this will be really useful. So I can't wait to do a puzzle and take it everywhere with me. Thanks. And then, as I said, from Stephen's mum and dad, along with the jigsaw theme, we have a jigsaw. It's a Christmas jigsaw. It's by the brand Corner Piece. It's 1,000 pieces. And it just looks so sweet. I'm trying to not get the light on it. Father Christmas in front of the fireplace with all the stockings. It's very Christmassy. To be fair, most of the time I do a jigsaw is over Christmas because I'm not working, I have the time. So we will crack this out this week. I'm very much looking forward to it. And then also from Stephen's parents this year, I have a very sweet tooth, and anyone who knows me will know that. And so they got me some Percy pigs. So I have 2 of these fizzy Percy pigs, and then some of the original ones as well, and they are my favourite, so thank you very much. Moving on to the gift from my sister. Abby got me one gift this year and I am so thankful for it. It was something I had put on my Christmas list, and if you can tell by this packaging, you definitely can't, it is a pair of white company pyjamas. So she picked the ones in this beautiful navy colour. It's got all these like celestial designs on. And honestly, these are the coziest pyjamas I have ever felt. They're an investment piece, which is why I asked for them for Christmas rather than buying them myself. But I will keep these for years and years and years to come. So thank you very much, Abby. You will see me in these. Well, you won't, but my family and friends will for years to come. And then from my cousin, Ella, Stephen and I got some Maltesers, which is lovely. We don't really do presents like as a wider family, but I still really appreciate the Maltesers and the chocolate, and I know he will too. From she's kind of my grandma, she's my dad's stepmom. I have this box of like cards to give to people. So there's 6 in here. There's the card and then there's the envelope in here, which is just a really thoughtful gift. She got me a card as well, so thank you very much. And then from my auntie, again, as I say, this is like above and beyond. We never expect anything from our wider family, but she got me this sugar scrub, and honestly, even through the box I can smell it. It smells divine. It's like a sweet citrusy, so it says it's called Soul Providers, and it's re-energizing dry oil sugar scrub. So it's got a lot of words on it, and it's with grapefruit, black pepper and essential oils, lemon peel, sea salt and evening primrose oil. So this is super useful. I've literally just run out of the scrub that I have in the shower at the moment, and I was going to buy a new one, but I have been stocked up, so thank you very much, Mandy. And then finally, moving on to the gift from my parents. They have actually asked what I wanted for Christmas this year, but as I say, I never expect anything, and so everything is a surprise when I opened it, but they have completely spoiled me this year. First and foremost, as I say, I love my snacks. Pringles. These won't last more than a week, thanks. We have a bit of I've grown up a bit. I'm a bit more of an adult now, and you'll be able to tell that by like the white company pyjamas and these 2 things. Put them on my Christmas list. I did feel a bit like, oh, I've grown up, I'm not asking for toys anymore. I'm asking for a silk pillowcase. I've heard they're really, really good for your hair, and I'm trying to protect it because, again, I'm probably going to end up doing my own hair for my wedding just to save a bit of money, and so I did ask for a silk pillowcase to like keep my hair healthy, because I have noticed it breaks a lot easier, so I'm trying to invest in good quality skincare and hair care at the moment. and this is one of those things, so thank you, Mum and Dad. Along the same train of thought, now this looks a little bit strange because it's vacuum sealed, but it will make a lot more sense when I actually tell you what it is. So it looks like this and it is a pack of 6 silk scrunchies. So if I'm sleeping with my hair up, it leaves that like kink in your hair and you've got a bobble mark, and it just doesn't really go with like the health of your hair. So they got me a pack of silk scrunchies, it's hard to say, to again help protect my hair. So that's a really useful gift that I will use for years and years and years. So thank you very much. And then, as I say, skincare is also something that I am trying to invest in. I'm getting older, my skin is, it's actually quite good at the moment, but I have in the past struggled with like acne and things like that. So I'm just trying to keep it very toned back, very natural, good quality skincare products. So I did ask for, it's a Liz Earle cleanse and polish set, but it's not the regular smell. It is the Christmas scent, which is this spiced bitter orange cleanse and polish. Looks like this, just looks like this. I love the packaging, it's lovely. And then in here we've also got the muslins to go with it. But it's just a super like thoughtful gift that I will use to keep myself clean and yeah, to help my skin before this wedding, because I don't want to massively break out, obviously. And then also from my mum and dad, they have completely spoiled me this year. As I say, I am getting married, and so we're DIYing a lot of things, we're decorating the place ourselves, and this was on my Christmas list. It's something that I've kind of wanted for a while, but also never thought to pick up for myself because it's expensive, and something that if needs be I could just order things like this online. But they have bought me, which will definitely come in very useful as a bride, a Cricut Joy. So if you don't know what one of these is, it's a DIY machine, and it's a machine that cuts like vinyls and writes things for you, and essentially is a way to customize literally anything. So for our wedding we are making like custom signs, and even like the favours I will try and now do on this. So this will come in very useful. Also, whatever career I may end up in, whether it be teaching or something else, I'm sure this will be very useful. Just you wait, our house will be fully customised, and this is one way to do it. So thank you very much for this, Mum and Dad. Also, to go along with the Cricut, they got me some transfer tape, which is needed. They got me the kit of everything that you need to like actually DIY things. So in here there is a scraper, a weeder, a spatula, piercing tools, scissors, and something under this label that I can't see, to like help peel all the vinyl off and stick it down properly. So that's very useful. And then also we have the card mat. So this is what you print things onto, and we can also design birthday cards and Christmas cards and things like that. So there's another one from Mum and Dad. So thank you very much. That was my like main gift from them. And then finally, if you know me, you will know that I did my degree in geography, and I am a bit of a geography nerd. If you just look at my channel, you will see all the geography-y stuff. So I thought to go with it. Every geographer needs it. It's the Climate Book by Greta Thunberg. I've seen it all over Twitter. I have a geography Twitter account that I essentially just follow geography teachers, and so many of them have been talking about this. There's lessons that can go alongside it, and it's just really good to see like what the world is doing, to keeping up to date with it. Obviously with a book it doesn't get updated, but the core concepts of climate change and all sorts are in here. So I'm very excited to go through this, to read it, to learn more about it, because like I don't know everything and I don't claim to know everything about it, but this is going to be super useful for teaching, and yeah, just informing myself more about what I can do, what's already happened, and going from there. That was everything that I opened on Christmas morning. But that's not actually it. We sat down for breakfast, me, my mum, my dad and my sister, having just opened all of those things. Like, we've been so spoiled. But then my mum and dad actually gave us another gift, which is very, very special. So it came in this box, it was wrapped up, and this is what it looks like. I will put an overlay on screen as well. So these are a pair of earrings and a necklace made out of my grand's eternity ring. So my gran passed away just over 3 years ago now, and we lost my grandpa last year. If you watched the vlogs from last summer, you'll see when we found out, literally on the day. But this is super special. So she had an eternity ring, and this has been custom made for both me and my sister. And yeah, this is a very special gift. This will be worn on my wedding day as my something old, and yeah, it was a very sad but very sentimental gift. It made us both cry when we opened it. But yeah, this is so special, and yeah, such a thoughtful gift from my mum and dad. But yeah, so that is everything that I got for Christmas this year. I hope you've enjoyed looking, being nosy. I also quite like watching these back to see what I have got in previous years and things like that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Do subscribe down below if you like this style of video. As I said, there will be loads of geography videos coming out in the next year, but I also hope to do a few more weekly vlogs, because I love watching back on them. I like documenting my life in that way. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've had a wonderful Christmas, and I will see you very soon. Bye guys.